Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to get on. Okay? I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to get on. I'm going to only be on for like an hour. I'm not going to be on here long. Oh, child. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to start getting the notifications and getting on. I know some people are just getting home from work, but I'm going to give y'all the opportunities to start getting the notifications and getting on. Okay? Hello, everyone. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to get the notifications and get on. Okay. As you come into the room, hit the like button. I'm not going to be on here no longer than like maybe an hour or less. I just want to get on here for a few minutes. I want to go live for a few minutes. Hi, Tyranny. Yeah. Hello, Jeff. Okay, I'm giving some more people the opportunity to start getting the notifications. Okay, and what prompted me to go live was one of my subscribers just spoke about some issues that they was having, and I just kind of wanted to go live to talk about it for a few minutes. Okay. And it's only gonna be for a few minutes. Okay. Hey, True Aquarius. Hey, Shirley Jenkins. You know what? I got the opportunity to rest, but I was up and at it early this morning still. I was up and at it early. So I want to give some more people, hey, Pretty Brown, some more people the opportunity to get the notifications and start coming into the room. I hope you guys are doing okay. I know everybody getting ready for the holidays. I think I'm going to like prepare my I know I am going to. I probably need to do it tonight. Prepare my food, but I don't like that. I like to do it like the day before and just go ahead and like make my cheese sauce for my baked macaroni and um prepare my stuff for my lasagna. And I'm going to do some sweet potato cornbread. And my mom is going to take care of everything else. I'd had this grand idea of everything that I had wanted to cook. Hey, 901, King Deshaun. Okay. One of my subscribers had just put into the comments that they felt like that they had been hacked on YouTube. Of course, y'all, it's a lot of stuff that has been going on YouTube, and you will be surprised. Okay. Whenever there is money involved, for some reason, hey Vic, a lot of black people start crawling into barrels. There are a lot of foreign people on here that have um YouTube pages, and there's a narrative. Like when stuff like the Young Dolph's case and stuff happens, there are narratives that they want to push. And so when people are not on one accord with them and they want to push a narrative because they want to get the views, the more hours and views and stuff they get, the more money and stuff they get. So there are a lot of hackers on here. There are a lot of black ass motherfuckers that's got pages too, excuse my French, that has hired hackers. Someone sent me an email dating back to maybe a couple years back about how some of these black YouTubers started getting hackers and hacking other YouTubers' pages so that they could dox them, scare them when they were not talking the same narrative that they wanted to talk, to put their personal information out, making fake pages and things of that nature. I have a lawyer right now that's working on something as it relates to me. Y'all know, I was hacked. Some of them got my personal information, but we've been waiting for them because we know who it was. It's a dude in Chicago. That's just one that paid a company to do something to my computer. He in Chicago, then he had the nerve to harass me. He gonna be receiving some paperwork. It's several YouTubers that's gonna be receiving paperwork. Some of these are black YouTubers that think that they are going to own YouTube. They sick and they going to jail. When I say this shit, I don't be saying it for nothing. That's why I say, when some of these folks get mad and they have been in the circle of some of these YouTubers, I mean, I don't get on here and go into detail about it because I'm not going to when people, used to be in the circle of some of these people and they've fallen out with them, they'll tell you who it is and what's going on. I know who it is that has been harassing me. I know it's several of them. Okay, they will send you an email and give you the rundown of the hackers, when it started. I don't know, Vic. When it started and some more stuff. So if you feel like you've been hacked, y'all, is it that you could okay, so the FBI, because what they want to do is they want to scare you. And it's a way for them, if you don't have a VPN on your phone, it's a motherfucking YouTuber right now that I believe them pay somebody to hack my damn phone, but I hope that bitch hear everything he want to hear. Because we talks about his motherfucking ass like a goddamn dog. And I want that bitch to be listening and no, I want him to have the heads up on when that motherfucking warrant is signed for his ass. Okay? I want that bitch to have the ups on that. So I want him to listen. Okay? Okay? But this is how pathetic they are. It's sad, like when it comes to money, when everybody, folks can't just tell their lies or whatever it is they're gonna do on their damn pages and leave other folks alone. They're used to being in barrels. They're bottom feeders. And so what they try to do is they try to bring everybody else down with them, and they end up hurting themselves. These bitches is going down because they they dealing with credit card fraud and stuff. They stealing people's identities and selling their information to foreigners. You motherfuckers hacking and then fuck with somebody, okay? And the folks be on your ass and they don't even know it. And they feel like because nothing has happened, it ain't gonna happen. Okay. But if y'all feel like y'all have been hacked, and they doing it, you go to the FBI website and make sure you put in there YouTube cybercrime, because these bitches are already being watched. Okay, they already being investigated. They don't even realize it. Okay. And some of these are foreigners. They own some of these damn pages. Some of these folks and a lot of these black vloggers working with them. The only way to fight against it is not to run from it. It's just to continuously, if they call you from a fake number, I'm going to put y'all up on some game right now. If they call you from an app or something like that, y'all, make sure y'all go y'all put the dummy number that they call you from, okay, in the report. Go to the FBI website and click on cyber crimes and fill out a report. Okay? Fill out a report. File a police report. Start putting stuff on file. What they're going to do is the police is going to start sending your reports. They're going to start sending it over to the FBI. See, I think what has happened is a lot of these people, nothing has happened to them. They've been doing it so damn long. Nothing has happened because people get scared and run. I wish a bitch would come to my house. I'm gonna blow them bitches back up out of this motherfucker. Okay? That's the reason why I filed reports, and every motherfucking name that I was given that I received in that email, I have put their name in a goddamn report. Just in case them bitches get froggy. They want to come to Memphis. I got something for them. Because, see, they want y'all to think, even though they work for some of these record labels, you talk about God in them, Big Juke them ain't paying them to they might be paying them to try and change the narrative a little bit, but they ain't paying them to do no damn identity theft. Big Juke them got bigger fish to fry. What they doing is they paying crumbs to these bottom feeders to try and change the narrative. And because they got hackers, they see your information, they bottom feeders. They gonna pay some of these pathetic women to go and get IDs and shit in your name. That's why I say have some of these credit card, these monitoring companies to monitor your stuff. And I don't mean no harm. What they do is they get your social security number, because some of them are in bed with some of these Hispanics that are illegal over here. They go and get cars and shit in your name, IDs. That's what they doing. Light these niggas' asses up. They need to be in jail. But people don't know what to do. File police reports. We're in the process of filing a damn lawsuit. Hey, if nothing else, YouTube gonna do something. They're gonna put these bitches up off of here, because anytime black folks start, when there's money involved, it's enough money on YouTube. I mean, it's limitless. But you got a bunch of black stupid motherfuckers that's pathetic. They're gonna ruin it for everybody because they can't mind their own damn business. I want all the damn money. Bitch, you couldn't possibly. I know your name. I wouldn't give a fuck. You come near my house, you ain't gonna know. You ain't nobody gonna know your name no more. They're gonna say, I once knew him, because I'm gonna handle you. I'm not short on the paperwork. I files it. Okay. And that's what a lot of these people have to do. Put their asses in jail. You keep filing paperwork on their asses, you're going to have to go get a lawyer. Some of these lawyers, I'm going to tell y'all something. YouTube starting to get so many lawsuits against them. It's ridiculous. You start getting some of these lawyers, they know YouTube's money is limitless. They'll take money on the back end when you saying these bitches. They're violating and breaching YouTube policies when they hacking your stuff. These bottom feeding black ass stupid motherfuckers think they gonna own YouTube. They stupid. What's wrong with our people? File reports on them. They trying to get a black man in jail. Get them in jail. And these foreigners is already telling on them. I'm telling you, you better ask me, because I know. I don't mean no harm, but some of these foreigners over in these other countries, they don't even like women. So of course they'll try and torture you, and they get a black bitch who pathetic. They'll push him out to do it, to go as far as he can go, because he gonna be the motherfucker to go to jail. And they over there in their country somewhere. He told me to hack. He told me to hack. I had no problem with you. He told me to hack. This way he did. That's what they do. But if you don't file police reports on their asses to start leaving a paper trail to get them in jail for illegally violating you, ain't nothing gonna happen. They don't like women because a lot of other countries, it's like that in the United States too. They don't respect women. So when it comes to money, if they can get a black cuckabug head nigga to do the dirty work. They push them over the edge until they crash. And that's what's happening. It pisses me off. I know your number. I don't give a fuck. I got 4 phones. So start filing police reports. Okay? Start filing police reports. Start going to the FBI website and filing reports, and whoever it is that you've heard that works with hackers, that you know about, that has worked with hackers or could be possibly hacking, if you've heard it, put their name in that report. Now watch some stupid nigga gonna say, well, I'm gonna file a police report and put her name in it. They ain't gonna see a damn thing. Because they don't do nothing but monitor you. What they gonna monitor? Shit. But those that are, I mean, they got something to worry about, right? So make sure you get a VPN. Okay. I have somebody monitoring my computer. We was, and what they're doing is they get people that work for like some of the, like AT&T, some of these internet companies, and they're hacking in through your network, and that's how they're able to get in your computer. So when that happens, you consistently put reports and stuff on file. File reports with the FBI. I'm telling y'all that it is happening. The FBI is aware of what these bottom feeding bitches doing. They think they're gonna own YouTube and they ain't gonna even be out to do nothing when they could just be making their money. What in the fuck? How a hacker gonna do? Not a damn thing. But they want to scare people. They want to scare certain people. Like if you got good information, they want to try to hack you. That's why you put a VPN on your phone and put a VPN on your computer. And if you feel like your phone is being hacked, go to the Geek Squad and don't say nothing. Don't say a damn word. Just randomly go. Don't say on your phone, I'm going to the Geek Squad today so they can log out. Go over there to the Geek Squad. There are PIs, forensic private investigative companies that you can use it in court. Put them bitches in jail. The only reason why I ain't got the bitch that I feel like hacking my phone is because we want them to keep logging in. It's a fucking pattern. And I know he hate me because his ears ought to be burning. Okay? It's a damn shame what our people do. So don't let nobody scare you, because these are other YouTubers. If you have heard the name of a YouTuber that could be possibly working with hackers, file an FBI report on them. Start praying about it. Prayer brings about a change. Prayer allow people, God touches the hearts of those that need to be touched to show you favor. And you start getting them emails saying, I used to be in this sector. I know this is what they do. I fell out with them because they did this, and that. They said they was going to hack you. And you can send that shit to your attorney, like I did, to the file a police report. You get that to the investigator. And then you take it. You can even go to, a lot of times people feel like, well, if I file a report cyberly online with the FBI, ain't nothing gonna happen. That's not true. And everybody, you can go to the FBI branch in your city, take that shit over there like I do, and talk to somebody. And if their ass is in another state, they ain't gonna do nothing but call Georgia or Texas or wherever. But you're gonna have to do what's necessary to get the plan in motion to get these bottom feeding bitches off of here. And if they got their goddamn asses in another country, I'm gonna tell you what the FBI agent told me when I went over there to our branch. We everywhere. So they don't escape because they're in another country. But don't run from these niggas. Start putting it on paper so that they can start investigating it. You have to make a paper trail on folks. And keep praying about it. And before you know it, you ain't gonna see them no more because they're gonna be in jail. That's the goal. When a bitch can't do nothing but harass other people, they ought to have their asses in jail. Okay. I just had to get on here to talk about that. That pissed me off. It's a damn shame. You have folks on here having hacking classes. It's a lot of these women that hack. They hack through StreamYard. I was shocked at one of the women that I was told that hacked. I was shocked. It's two of them that I was real shocked about. And my mind had told me one of them was a hacker. And I was like, no, I don't know. But my mind had told me that slut was a hacker. And then somebody confirmed it. I ain't said a word though. But I bet you it's in a motherfucking report. Keep hacking, bitch, because your name been turned in over a month ago. They use a lot of these women to do the dirty work. They're getting people's social security numbers. They got a whole damn organization going on, hacking your shit, getting social security numbers. These women helping to get these foreigners in our country your social security number so they can live good. I got so much shit. My debt ratio up high. You bitches ain't gonna get much. But you can try to do anything with that social security number. I bet you I'm gonna get a notification. And it's gonna be on. And that's why I told y'all that's what y'all need to do. You have to buy a VPN on your phone because they'll text you. I had somebody texting me some crazy stuff. Maybe a few weeks back, they was wanting me to text them back. Because if I had texted them back, they would have been able to get something in their phone. I deleted it. I said, look at this stupid motherfucker. I already knew it was a foreigner. When these people send you emails, okay, make sure you have a VPN and change your VPN. If you are with a service, change it every single day. Because these folks sick and don't click on nothing. Because that's how they able to gain access to your computer by phishing. They get you to click on a link or open an email that you think is legit. That's how thirsty these folks is. Okay. Yes, I'm a praying person. That's right, Jeff. I'm a praying person, but prayer without works is dead. I ain't gonna sit here and say, well, I'm just praying and letting the law handle these hackers while they violate me. No, bitch, I'm working to get you in jail, just like you working to violate me. I'm working harder to get you in jail, and it's gonna be that Fed time. It makes me mad as hell when I look at some of these YouTubers and I know that they involved in hacking. It makes me mad as hell. And I be going, I can't wait till them folks finish that investigation. I hate that bitch. They wrong as hell to be hacking these folks stuff because they think they gonna own YouTube. You don't see that. You don't see the white folks doing that. They get on here and do their thing and they go on. Bitch, you already know you into human trafficking and all drugs and all kinds of shit. Why you gonna fuck with somebody you know mess with the law enforcement? But see, that's what happens when you're a damn crackhead. These folks on here snouting and everything else, and these women be falling up behind them, doing anything they say do. Bitch, you got grandkids and kids. And you let these niggas make an ass out of you. Then had the nerve to stand on your soapbox. As a black woman, I deserve respect. Okay. Makes me mad as hell. Okay. And that's a lot of them, a lot of these YouTubers, that's their hustle, stealing identities. Don't let these niggas, wait a minute. Hold on, let me get y'all the damn link to the FBI. FBI cybercrimes. I was gonna have a agent on here sometime back. To talk about cyber crimes. Hold on. Here it is right here. And he was going to come on. Scheduled to come on. He said, I'll tell you what, when this is over, I'll come on. Hold on. Here's the link right here. If you think you have been violated, file a police report and go on this site right here. If you don't know how to fill it out, ask me. Because I know how to fill that motherfucker out with my eyes closed. Click on that link right there and fill out some reports. And start working to get these bitches taken down. If they call you from dummy numbers, the feds can trace dummy numbers. Just like when they had these VPNs, we can't trace them, but the feds can trace them. Okay. File your report. And when they get through, they still ain't gonna own YouTube. I wants to be the only channel that they look at. You know, you got to be borderline retarded. You sick. If your mind, if you think like that, you mentally sick. It's some folks need to be at Lakeside. That's the crazy house. Don't let nobody scare you off of here. You put that, you put paperwork on them. And then you do what's necessary to protect yourself and your family. These record companies got them on here doing some changing the narrative. A lot of them. But they're not telling them to steal nobody's identity. Now, what somebody did tell me in law enforcement was that what some of these vloggers was doing, they found out was when they work with these record companies to get people's addresses. And so they have to monitor that because in order to, they want to get an address to give to some of these labels when these folks saying some shit they don't want to say. You bitches didn't think they was watching you. That means that they got to be trying to get their information because they want to do something to them. That's why I say a lot of these vloggers are in this shit knee deep and they going to jail. I don't be saying that just to be saying it. You bitches ain't gonna get to spend the money anyways. It's pitiful what people do for money. That's why when I wasn't throwing out them hints for nothing. I don't say shit to be saying it. When I said you record labels, they giving up the game. Y'all got some bottom feeders. Y'all managers and shit got bottom feeders on your payroll. They giving up the game. Y'all got bigger fish to fry with some of these murder charges and shit. Y'all letting these bottom feeders get y'all looked at even more? Okay. Some of these folks that y'all would never believe working with some of these record labels. I'm telling you. And so many subscribers bamboozled. It don't make no sense. And it ain't my job to get on here and tell them who it is and what their affiliation. That's not my job. That's not even why I'm here. But when you start filing reports, and when people have given you information, you have a reason to file reports. Okay. But some of these folks, so they end with these record labels. It's one thing when these record labels pay you to put out, to promote them. That's understandable. You know how sometimes you see a vlogger and it seems like they're consistently promoting um artists. Sometimes they promote them by putting out bad publicity to keep y'all fooled, because to most people, especially people in the industry, any publicity is good publicity, good or bad. But a lot of these people got y'all so bamboozled, it don't make no sense. YouTube is not my source. So I don't crawl in barrels. Not for no money. I don't. But it's a damn shame people get on here and talk about murder cases and they worse than the people that's committing these damn murders. They'll do anything for a damn dime. It's sad to say, I think about straight drop them. What straight dropping them did was wrong on so many levels. It was evil. But a lot of the people that's claiming what they did wasn't right, worse than them. They taking crumbs to do the shit to terrorize in another damn way. Straight drop in jail because he thought he was going to be a millionaire. And he took somebody's life, which was wrong. A lot of these other niggas going to be in jail and for crumbs. They doing it for clout. That's right. Cyber crash dummies. I'm going to have to look in there. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. I believe that's why it's certain ones will report and backpedal. Okay. Leave people on here alone if you want to stay out. Report these folks. If you feel like your phone was hacked, even if you don't know who it was, immediately file a report. They're going to ask you your phone number. They're going to ask you your email address, and they ask you that shit for a reason. Continuously file reports. Don't stop. Because just like they crawling like a damn roach, crawling into your stuff electronically, hacking. I don't care what they've learned, they can't beat the feds. Y'all, it's strength in numbers. Don't feel like you defeated. File reports on them. Okay. File reports on them. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's one of my pet peeves. If you want to get me started, start violating. You know, I've worked with women for a very long time, and it's something about men violating women in any way, or even if it's another woman, just violation even of a man. Because I've seen some people do some heinous stuff to men. Just because they're men don't mean that they're exempt or immune from having feelings. It's something that sends a sensor off in my brain, and it makes me mad. It's something about violation that sends me into overdrive, and I start exhausting every means by the law that there is to exhaust. People don't do that. And that's what has to happen, because it's a lot of these niggas that's pathetic. They don't have boundaries. And you have to send them back to prison. And for the bitches that ain't never been, you have to give them a taste of it. When all you got to do is leave people alone, but folks don't know how to live without violating. It's a lot of people that just hate other human beings because they hate themselves. They insecure. They're jealous of other people. Okay. Hold on. My computer giving me a... But y'all, that's what you have to do. File reports. And people go, but hell, this is YouTube. A lot of people just log on to YouTube. They're like, I don't get on here for this. But it's almost like I'm going to attack you if you go be on somebody's channel instead of mine. You get somebody some information that could make their channel look good instead of mine. Them bitches got to go to jail. I like to send that. Some of these folks need to go to jail. That's what they need to be. And I know a lot of people gonna get mad and say, why she like to send people to jail? Because some of these folks need to be in jail. Some of them need to be dead, really, because they too pathetic to be living. Okay. Anytime all you want to do is bring like stress and make somebody else's life a living hell because you're an old pathetic evil person, really, there's nothing for you on this side of the earth. You need to go on. You need to be gone on somewhere. Okay. Miserable, pathetic. Okay. Hell, I was sitting here working on a damn video and it was taking me a while because I'm doing it in a different way. And I just happened, I said, let me click on YouTube, and I had that notification, and it just makes me mad as hell. Okay. Hacking folks' phones. I know what you did last summer. Okay, bitch, it's a price to pay for that, though. Okay. That's a woosah. Do I believe these record labels got these folks stealing people's identities? No, I don't believe it. Some of these folks that you wouldn't believe working for these record labels, the very people that killed Dolph. Do I believe that the record labels is involved? I don't think they involved with identity theft. That's why I told them they better get these bottom feedings off their payroll. They in enough shit. And I'm gonna tell you something, because I know it's a lot of white men that already don't like black women. You can get a cuckabug head Negro to fuck with me if you want to, bitch. We already on to you. If you bring your coward ass near me, this gonna be the last time you ever come near any black woman. So you better do your crack and leave me alone, and don't get no fancy ideas as it relates to me, and screw your boyfriends. I had to get that one out, because I probably need to get on here off of here, because I'm getting madder and madder. I'm starting to let more stuff out. You can violate me if you want to. Says insurance fraud pays record companies far better than anything. When God get them back, we're going to see them get them. I'm telling you. God says when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. And we're going to know that God got them back, because you're not going to see any activity on their pages. And if YouTube, you know, YouTube going to be doing something different. It's a damn shame. No, YouTube going to cut these ass out after a while. I had no idea so many people had lawsuits against YouTube for the very same thing for what we're doing. YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar company. But see, what they got is they got Google builders and things of that nature. Some of these channels, we're gonna use them to knock out the competition. Them bitches is going to jail. They're helping to breach YouTube's security. That's what they're doing. That's the reason why they're able to hack so easily. I got a YouTube build on my team. Bitch, you got other things to worry about. Like human trafficking. Okay? Some of these folks ain't got no damn business on here anyways. They pedophiles. It's kids on here. They ain't even supposed to be on here. And you fuck with me, I'll tell it. Keep messing with me. It's so much shit I don't say because I'm just not a garbage can. That motherfucker in Chicago, I'm gonna get him. Because you threw the first blow, bitch. And I'm getting you the legal way. Or I have to woosah. I be pissing my attorney off because I get mad and let it out. He said we have to do the sneak attack. And I ain't been drinking nothing because I don't drink like that. I got some wine in there, and I only drink wine normally when I'm going to have company over here to entertain my friends. We drink that good wine. It makes me mad when I think about what these folks is on here doing, and people don't know what to do. They feel like that they have to be violated. These foreigners done taught them how to hack, or they only work with them to hack because they want to help them. They got all these fake damn YouTube pages. Hell, they got 6 or 7 damn YouTube pages. They feel like, well, we help the niggers, the niggers, to run the other niggers off. Okay. And black people go for it and then talk about justice for Doll. Worse than the damn folks that did this to Doll. So again, y'all, let me put the FBI number up here. I have to calm myself down because I get mad when there are violations. Like I said, I've worked with women, and I don't like to see people. One of my pet peeves is for somebody to violate another human being. Okay. Let me put that link in there. Y'all go file some, and I mean it. File these reports tonight. Copy. And I'm putting it in here again. We're going to stop these bitches. If you think your damn phone been hacked, you click on that link and you file a report. And you let them know you feel like it has been hacked via YouTube. Okay? You make sure you put that in your description. And you let them know that many people have been getting hacked on YouTube. There are a group of hackers, foreigners, and black motherfuckers that's working together to try and run other YouTubers off. Tell them the truth. And if you've ever heard of any of the pages or channels that's probably doing it, you probably on the right track. You put that in your description. This shit got to stop. Okay? Anyways, I said I was not going to stay on here long, but I just saw I saw red when my subscriber posted that they had been hacked. And that's not the first subscriber to do that. Everybody that's on here. Okay? I want y'all to know that a lot of these are other YouTubers that's working with hackers that's trying to run off certain YouTubers and their subscribers. But in the meantime, we get your information. I'm a goddamn bottom feeder and I steal identities. I get your information, I'm going to sell it. That's what they doing. So let them know identity thefts. It's a lot of reports that have already been filed. But y'all file them also. And then let them know that some of these YouTubers working with record labels to plot murder on other, on people that dare to get on certain people's channels to tell the truth, and other YouTubers. Okay? That's what you have to do with these bitches, and it ain't no lie. They're gonna be right in jail next to Straight Drop. Straight Drop a crash dummy, bitch. You older than Straight Drop, and you doing the same shit he doing. A rusty crash dummy. That's worse than a young crash dummy, an old crusty rusty crash dummy. Anyways, anybody want to come up here and say something before I go? I know I just let out a whole lot of steam. I was mad as hell. Violations of other people, violating people, sets me off. Because some of these folks think they're supposed to be able to violate you in peace. And that's why you have to let them know you can't violate me in peace. It's laws against that. You could try it, but it won't be in peace. Yeah, you can come up. I'm dropping the link. Like I said, if y'all feel like y'all phone been hacked, they're going to ask you for your phone number and stuff. Make sure you fill out a report. Let them know you feel like it was hacked on YouTube. They found a way to hack through the StreamYard and YouTube, and they're working with YouTube Google builders and stuff.
Good evening, Queen, and happy early Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Same to you.
Now, my name is Nathan, but I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Name of my channel is One Man Band TV Two Turn. I done had 5 channels. These people, I came on YouTube. I was making people laugh. People kept saying, "What's the name of your channel?" I told them. People got mad because they seen the support I had. All the people, I had 10 people on my panel every day talking. So these people started doxing me, striking my channel. This is my 5th channel. Like
Oh
they
my
think they gonna run
God.
me off.
That's what they do.
Yeah, so
It ain't helping. It ain't gonna help them now. They still the pitiful bitches that they always was.
yeah, I was feeling that shit when you was saying that shit. That's why I said say that shit again, cause I'm going through that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't going nowhere though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be understanding how these people to be letting people on the internet punk them off the internet. I don't understand it.
That's what they do. They keyboard gangsters. That's what they do. And see, they like to dox you so they can. It scare people when you don't know who it is. When all you got
Right.
to do is start filing reports with the FBI, they'll find out who it is. When they say,
Okay.
"I know what you did last summer. I know your address," it's probably somebody sitting at home in their damn shitty drawers, ain't had a bath in 2 weeks, twiddling in they black ass toes with their toenails black.
Yeah,
They
you ain't
ain't
lying.
gonna do nothing because they can't even walk. Because I mean, they legs and stuff probably amputated.
You not lying, cause I done found out so much stuff in the little place where I'm at, little sector where I'm at. That's why they trying to get rid of me, cause they said, man, he waking the people up. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that what you said, cause it's all type of, it's black people, it's white people, it's people, you know what I'm saying, from different parts of the different world in this stuff.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that's going on YouTube, and I've had to retain a lawyer, and so a lot of the reasons why I know that some of these vloggers ain't gonna be here long is because I wouldn't have been the first person that was violated. It's been
Right.
a whole lot of people that have been violated even before I came back to YouTube.
You ain't lying. You speaking the truth though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Queen. You speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? I support you. So, you know what I'm saying? Once again, happy early Thanksgiving. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? You just gave me some game. I appreciate it.
What's the name of your channel?
One man band TV, two turned. Cause they turned me up, so it's two turned.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I come over there and subscribe.
I appreciate that, Queen. God bless.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Y'all make sure y'all go support his channel. Okay. Me saying support somebody else's channel ain't gonna take no food off my table. What people have to understand is everybody has different goals and agendas as it relates to anything. Okay? It don't take anything off of my table for me to support somebody else. That's the reason why our people is not where we could be. Okay? They be scared to help another black person, but somebody of another race could come along. They'll let them trick them out of every damn idea that they ever had. Okay? Black people hate other black people. That's exactly what it is. Black people hate other black people. But I want y'all to make sure y'all file them FBI reports. Hey, M. Rose. Nobleman says, good evening, Room and Tam. Checking to see what the agenda and mathematics are. Hey, Nobleman. Hey, Ice Lady. Hey, Roberta Garland. Hey, Courtney. Yeah, they hate to see other black people win. You know, I can't get over like when they killed Duke the Jeweler. Duke the Jeweler, you don't see a whole lot of jewelers that's black in the industry like, you know, like Duke the Jeweler. You don't see a whole lot of them. Them, I don't mean no harm. Those Iranians, those Arabics, they could sell fake ass jewelry, and all of it ain't fake now. All day. Them black folks gonna go to them and give them every single dime they got. They not gonna talk about robbing them. They not gonna even think about robbing them. They ain't gonna even think about it. But they'll take out Duke the jeweler because he's a black jeweler. And who's to say that those jewelers of these those are Arabs? I don't think they like being called Arabs. I don't like to be disrespectful to no other community. But those Arabics might have paid them to take Duke out for him. That's our competition. Duke moving up, Duke getting $1 million clients. I was looking at Duke's page. He was a praying man. God was blessing him, and the cuckabug heads helped to take him out. You couldn't give them no money to put a hit on somebody of another race. Go take care of that, y'all. They'll kill you. They want me to kill that Arab. They ain't gonna I'm gonna kill him for asking me. Better take another black man out. You'll let somebody of another community pay you to take out another black man to take out the competition, instead of saying, you got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna take out somebody of my own race so y'all can constantly make money. Our people sick. Exact same thing going on YouTube. People don't understand when they hacking your stuff, those are cyber crimes. Don't ever let nobody tell you can't nothing be done. Okay? Everybody can hijack the black community. See, when you get somebody of another community that start teaching you how to hack and how to terrorize your own community. It ain't beneficial to you, bitch, because you going to jail. They only teaching you so that they can hide behind you to use you to terrorize your own damn community, and you take the blame. Okay? To help you to get somebody out of the way that so that they could benefit. And that's why I say uh file reports on them. Do it the legal way. Because what they doing is illegal. Okay? Whew, child. No, I didn't answer. What was your question about Teasy? It's a darn shame. Yeah, it's called Real Talk with Tamara. Um, IMBT. What's that? IMB TV 2. IMB TV 2 turned. IMB TV 2 turned. Yeah, it's Real Talk with Tamara. That's right. It's that Willie Lynch syndrome. Exactly. That's why I always say our people need some repair. Our people sick. I got you. I got her phone had good. I hope you hear something you want to hear. I don't care. You know why? Because I know when somebody had my phone hacked. Okay. Street Politics TV said, you full blooded went South Memphis today. Them niggas made you mad. Yeah, they made me mad. They made me mad as hell. Folks don't know how to leave other people alone. Then they'll say they just want to get me sent to jail. Of course. When you don't know how to do nothing but violate people, you need to be in jail. Okay? That's the goal. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Some of these other people are say, I ain't the police. I don't want to see nobody. They can shame some of these folks with that. Damn right, I'm the police all day. I want you messing with me and you violate me. I want to see you in jail, and anybody else. Leave people alone. Thank you, Christina. But some of these folks so miserable, they just don't know how to do that. Leave folks alone. Hey, Van Varner. That's right, Joy loves God. Sorry, MOFOs. Sorry, mofos. I've been dealing with hackers myself, so I know how it feels to have people obsessed with me. It's some weak. Yeah, it's an obsession. Anytime you call yourself don't like somebody, but you don't know how to leave them alone, that's an obsession. And that's dangerous within itself. When people are obsessed with you, you have to file police reports on them. That's not a healthy emotion to have. Because when I don't like people, I don't even like talking about them. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to see a picture of them. Nothing. But then I have logical thoughts. Me too, Christina. How all his gun charges was stolen from the police department and got bail. Was his gun stolen from the police department? Even if his guns weren't stolen from the police department, I can't understand how Teasy keep getting out of jail. And I'm just gonna go ahead and be for real about that. I don't know how Teasy keep getting out of jail. He's not even doing. Teasy is doing less than 24 hours and he has a violent history. Hey, Demon. Well, you can get bailed out on a Sunday. He had a bond, so all they had to do was go over across the street to the bonding company, and they went over there to the 24-hour clerk's office and bond him and paid it. You can get out on a Sunday. They said tease it for mayor. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. For now. We'll say for now, new era. Because after a while, he gonna be that luck changes after a while. Nobleman says he has to be an informant. That's what it. Yeah. Well, he can get out any day. Who he can get out any day? Who the fuck he know? I'm telling you. I was just too thrown when he got out in April on a ROR. Okay. And child and hey Kimberly. Hey Pretty Brown. I don't know if I said hey to Pretty Brown. He said tease it for mayor. I'm telling you. Right now, tease it the Teflon. For right now, it seems like Shondell is too. Him and Shondell Barnett in the same category. He said you have to be careful because those same people that's obsessed with someone will go through the extremes to damage your name. Oh yeah, they will. They will. That's the reason why you have to be ready to fight. You have to be ready to fight. Trust me, wrong can never win. You have to have the endurance to fight to the end. Get you a good lawyer. Start filing. See, the thing about it is when people are not right, right. When people are not right, okay? When people aren't right, what they do is they always falling out with the people that's up under them or that has been up under them. Okay? And then they'll start sending you emails. It's somebody that did something to me just maybe like a week or so ago. And I know exactly who it is. And I ain't never had no problem with that vlog. And they put that shit out, my phone, one of my phone numbers. It's an office number. that anybody can call. Okay. But, you know, I've never had an issue with that vlogger. And there was another vlogger that I had never had an issue with. And they don't even they don't even know I know it, but they're gonna know when they receive some paperwork. Because they slandered me. They encouraged people to harass me and put me in fear of my life. Okay. And I think that they was, wanting for people to harass me and probably try to come and kill me. That's what I think about that vlogger. And I'm waiting for the green light from my attorney to file a police report on him. And the kid said other vloggers must take this as a real job. They must don't have but that job to right. I guess they feel like, don't they know that when you put out good energy, that's what you get back. A lot of the shit that these folks is doing, it can't last because the energy is too bad. If you worried about yourself and you did what you do to the best of your ability, you wouldn't be able to lose. But a lot of these people have already created bad karma because I don't mean no harm. I know how favored I am. It's some people you just can't mess with because God gonna get you back. But a lot of people don't know that. They don't know the keys to success. All they know is how to be slimy and grimy. And because nothing has ever worked for them, they don't look forward to be successful for a long time anyways. Okay. Let's see. If you find out who it is, set an example out of them. We already in the process of doing it. We already know who it is. Uh, People go too far. People go too far. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Rest in peace said, D-Mon, you see nobody from Brick Gang even said nothing about it yesterday because they know Bag did that for a reason. Um, D-Mon says, this YouTube stuff is a lot like the rap industry. It's full of drug addicts, game bangers, and mentally ill, brain dead ass people, for sure. Okay, I'm dropping it. It said Drake is feeling a kind of way. I wonder, rest in peace, Young Dog. What was that about, though? Rest in peace, Young Dog? What do you think that was about? How you doing?
Hey, Tim, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got an echo in the back. Let me stop the. Doing great, doing great. Yeah, I was kind of came late to the game again. I guess it's cybercrimes, and from what I understand, somebody hacked you. Is that what it is? The subject is.
They hacked me. They
Oh,
had
okay.
they did, but they hacked one of my subscribers.
Oh, okay. I seen somebody ask in the chat about somebody said they had somebody hacked their phone or something. What advice would you give? I was wondering the same thing actually. I know what preventative measures that at least commercially, what you know persons can do to try to prevent like antivirus. The stuff that
Antivirus,
comes.
make sure you could get a VPN on your phone too.
Okay, I remember. Actually, you know what? I was thinking about that, but I remember you said on one of the shows, maybe a couple of shows ago, about I think you were talking in reference to somebody hiding behind VPNs, like those who were like uh, trolls or people paid by other bloggers or whatever, hiding behind VPN. How can that protect us from? I mean, I have a general idea of what a virtual private network is, but I know you probably got a little more knowledge of that. But
Yeah,
do you mind?
it stops them from getting into your actual computer.
Okay, and then is
Getting
that
your
100%?
IP address. Yeah.
Okay, so if you create a VPN, I know like on your settings on your computer, for people with know-how, they can do it, or they have those commercial VPNs like different ones or whatever. So which one do you think is better? Like having a knowledge, because you can YouTube everything. You can YouTube how to create a VPN, and if you're pretty determined, you could probably do it in a few hour or less or whatever. So what would you recommend, doing a commercial VPN or uh, trying to create one on your own, or getting someone who?
Yeah, I would do it. I would just a commercial VPN. But if you could create one, it's whatever works better for the person. It's a lot of people that's tech savvy.
Right, exactly.
You
So
can do it. Are you tech savvy?
uh, if you want to call social media surfing tech savvy, I don't know. I know how to turn on a computer, and I know the home row keys, ASDF, JKL. That's from my old typing class way back in the 90s. So, uh, if you want to call that tech savvy, but as far as like
Let me
IT
ask you
related,
something. Why do you think that people hack? Why do people hack other people?
well, people hack, I guess, for various reasons. You have, of course, your black hat hackers, like they call it, those with um, ulterior non non what's the word I'm looking for? they're not they're not trying to do it for a good cause, so they're doing it for their personal gain.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you have those kind of hackers, black hat hackers. You know, they want to hack into your bank account. They want to hack into your emails. They want to hack other content creators for whatever reason to try to, create chaos or whatever, mischief and chaos. Then you have those gray hat hackers that like the government people. Oh, thanks, Miss Bowens. I see she said I'm family now. Hey, that means a lot from where I came from. Like Drake said, started from the bottom, now I'm here, right? But anyway, you have your gray hat hackers, like the ones the government hire, like they do things kind of like not completely by the book, but not, but the reason they're doing it is for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm-hmm.
not totally black hat. They're not using it for evil purposes, but they're breaking the rules for a good cause. To, like, for instance, like a counter terrorist or counter hacker. You can hack somebody. Then there's a counter hack where you can
Well,
hack
you
the
have
hacker.
ethical hacker. You have ethical hackers, and
Right, right, exactly.
it's a
Right, you
lady
have
from
ethical. Right.
Alabama that's an ethical hacker that these dudes got her on YouTube hacking. I'm sending that bitch to jail because she hacked me.
Somebody in Alabama hacked you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, people, but like, yeah, you got ethical hacker. That's actually a certification. And a test you have to take, I guess, to get paperwork saying you're certified. But paperwork doesn't mean you probably got people know how to do it. Kids that know how to hack stuff. There's just a lot of people just naturally tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Mm-hmm.
with people coming up in the age of modern technology, where um, that they are already savvy with that kind of stuff anyway. So internet savvy kind of just comes second nature to them, because they're playing video games and all kind of stuff already anyway. So they just graduate to computer hacking, and it comes natural, and they don't take a long time for somebody that really not tech savvy if they're not really into like gaming or anything. So people that's into that kind of you know doing that stuff in their leisure, hacking and all that, I guess would come more natural or easier for them.
And
And
I
I'm
will
gonna
tell
ask you.
you, folks, get you an attorney because, like, some of these people work with Google Google builders, so they know the networking, the network of the Google. But some of these folks work with some of these internet companies like AT&T, like whoever you have your service through,
Right.
and they have people like that on their team that learn they hack your network. Okay,
Oh,
the
they're
network
like,
that you, yeah, that's how they're doing that. So also report that to the FBI. Also,
is that a
um, I
cybercrimes
think
unit?
it's a blog on here that works with one of these internet services. Um, also, you know, anyways, I ain't gonna get too much into that. But that's what they do. They try to get people. It's a damn shame what people go through to try and terrorize other people. You would think if they was that organized to try to get that organized to get all these damn people on their team, and they dumb enough to do it just so that they can hack people, so that they can try and scare and terrorize people. They would, start organizing to try to stop some of this black on black crime, to try to make their community better. Instead, they've gotten together and truly think that they have put together the perfect criminal organization that's gonna go down anyways. Because anytime the feds find out about it, it's going down. Get y'all
Exactly.
get y'all a good lawyer, because people start trying to slander you. Other vloggers make fake pages to try and slander you. Okay, they make
Right.
fake pages and they get these fake voices. These are other vloggers.
Yeah, the voice change software. Yeah, to sound like a woman, or a man can sound like a little girl. They got all kind of crazy stuff.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and I agree with what you were
And
saying
you get a
earlier.
lawyer, your lawyer will reach out to YouTube's legal team. They could go straight to the legal team. And guess what's
Oh,
going
okay.
to happen? If
Okay,
you
so
get a
yeah.
lawyer, get one of these brand lawyers that is on Google. One of these
Right,
brand lawyers that has experience with working with YouTube, and they'll
right.
let you pay them. They will let you pay them on term. A lot of them will do the back end, and
Oh,
they
okay.
already have relationships with YouTube. They go straight to their legal department. And guess what? They gonna tell you the IP address of the motherfucker that got the account.
Oh, okay. Now that reminds me. Now that you brought up IP, uh, now I heard of like far as the VPN, I've heard of like on the commercial side of it. There's some. I know there's several VPN commercially available, but I heard of one a little while back called Nord, Nord, Nord VPN, and there's different ones. I know. As far as IP, I heard of something called IP Vanish, where it can make your IP address vanish. So have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So well, I guess I shouldn't be saying that on the live. So that's probably encouraging, some suspected trolls in your network, maybe, or people trying to, spy on your page that might give them ideas. Oh, I can get something to make my, buy something to download something to make my
Yeah,
IP
it's certain
address
things I
vanish.
don't like to talk about on my stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
already too many damn criminals.
Yeah. So yeah, I might be I mean, not, unbeknownst to me, I might give somebody an idea. Oh, well, that's how I can, further hide myself, on the something that not only can I create a VPN, but I can make my IP vanish too. So yeah, I don't want to. I guess I'll get off that subject because that might encourage somebody. So, but yeah, just last thing, and I ain't gonna be long-winded tonight, I promise. Like you were saying earlier about, and just a few minutes ago about, people take that energy and try to change their community for what they do to try to bring another black person down. And the same thing about, like you were saying earlier on the live about, they'll take another black person, they'll try to take them down or do them harm in whatever kind of way, whether it's the internet, in person, physically harm. But they won't do that to the Arab. They won't do that to the Chinese, Asian people. They won't do that to the East Indians. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if somebody go to them saying, "Hey, I'll pay you," like you said, to do this to that man that own the gas station, hell, they'll turn them in. They got this no snitch. They'll snitch on another person, which I guess they should. But they'll get pissed off, like you said. Man, don't come to me talking about no do something to somebody, man. I'm gonna turn you in. Hell, man, I'm gonna do that to you. What you wanted me to do to them? You know what I'm saying? So, but we so quick to hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that. It's like we stick together when it comes to some racism thing, marching and all that for the most part. But you got your Uncle Toms and all that they put on TV to talk against black folk. But we stick together about that. But why don't we stick together when it for? And I know Memphis is a little different from a lot of other places. It's like Atlanta. Black people own most of the businesses and stuff there, at least where there's a large, density of black population, from what I heard. But why don't we put that as a collective nationwide and globally, just starting with our own hometown? Why can't we be like Memphis and Atlanta? Why can't every black neighborhood be a mecca for black owned businesses without worrying about if somebody gonna run in our shop and stick a 45 in our face and take our life over $20 in the cash register? You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
the problem we have to face. And they may do it to the Indian, Arab, and all that, but that's every blue moon because they got the money to find out who you are, and you ain't gonna have to worry about showing up to court because they'll pay somebody that look like you to tell who you are and to take you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
like you were saying. So you might do it to them, but you might not make it to trial most likely because they're gonna find out who you are because they got the money in deep pockets to find out who you are and to pay somebody to take care of you. But we'll
Mm.
do that. We'll do that to each other for $20 in the cash register and try to bring each other down, like you said, hating on bloggers and talk. I just look at YouTube. You got bloggers. They ain't talking about your page and your situation. I'm sure you know more. I'm just saying bloggers. You know the so-called pro-black bloggers. Even a lot of the women bloggers. The black ones I'm talking about, going back and forth doing videos talking about each other or talking about another black blogger. And I'm saying, and then you got white boys walking in grocery stores like the Tops Market in Buffalo, New York, shooting up a bunch of black people, mostly elderly people, mostly women. You got Dylan Roof in South Carolina walking to church, blow a bunch of black people away, and we forget the families forgive them. But everybody be black man, and I'm gonna stay on black man. I know some people may get pissed, but here's my thing: black man, and I know it's not all, of course, but that's common sense. I'm not saying it's all, but black men swear they're about that life, or they're gonna show. another black man, they ain't nothing to play with, or they gonna put in work, or they gangster, they thug, or white boys walking in black neighborhoods, taking black people out in churches, in grocery stores, and black men running. Like the boy in Buffalo, New York, black men ran through the store out the back with the where everybody else was running from. Then on the internet, talking about, oh, well, if he had a came 2 blocks over, he could have got the business. But the boy drove for over 2 hours from another state, I think, or another part of New York to get to that grocery store. It ain't about who the most thug or gangster. Atlanta, New York, New Orleans, L.A., Chicago. Everybody, all these black guys talking among themselves, who more about that life. But ain't nobody stepped to George Zimmerman. He running around living his best life. And all these white supremacists look at they. I know they look at their pages on YouTube. They talking smack about race wars and all that, and black men
Mhm.
going to war with each other. But ain't nobody step to no white supremacists or say, bring that to come on, we got something waiting on you, and make sure you go live because they're gonna see you lose your life if you come trying to hurt, you know, us in the black community. They
That's
but they
I agree. I agree
but,
with you.
but they swear they about that life. You know what I'm saying? But all
Hmm.
I gotta say is what the real gangsters at. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
All right, and that's
Well,
all I got.
I
Oh,
thank you for coming up here tonight.
you know what I'm saying? But spread that to black men. They love to try to impress women. Tell black men that women want them to protect their communities and practice group economics, open up businesses, forget about all that thugging and try to prove they hard and tough. Women like that when they're young, the bad boy and all that. Grown women on some grown women stuff like you and a lot of other women in your network and on the internet and in their community, tell black men, get their shit together, open up businesses, forget about trying to be hard. 50-year-old gangsters don't live that long. And I ain't never known anybody to like a prison cell to be a vacation spot. So tell them to get their shit together and to protect their communities and open up businesses. Get all that thugging shit and all that.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up.
Hey, one more thing.
Okay.
Goldman Sachs, the famous Wall Street bank, I think last year or year before last, they pledged $10 billion to help black women. They immediately gave $100 million to 50 nonprofits for black women ran by black women. Google it. Goldman Sachs. I think it was started by Jewish people. Famous Wall Street bank. They got probably trillions of dollars, but they pledged 10 billion last year, or year before last, a total of 10 billion to help black women succeed and to minimize the wealth gap. Like I said, they gave 100 million immediately to 50 nonprofits that was running.
I'm gonna
So
look
look
into
that
it.
up. Black women, go get your reparations. Goldman Sachs got your money waiting on.
All right. Thank you.
And tell black men to get their shit together. All right.
All right.
All right.
Oh my God. Johnny Blaze, y'all. I tell you. We'll let him come back up here and tell us what we can. But he said, "Don't cut him off. He needs to be heard." They said, "Big Stepper senior." Now he talk with more sense than Big Stepper. Big Stepper has one agenda and one agenda only. And Big Stepper bipolar. He got mad at me, child, over on Player Co-Panel. He just snapped out. I don't deal with people that snap out. They be they have he bipolar. Only because Memphis don't stick together to be real. They stole a lot of Memphis swag. And ATL love Gotti. All the artists wanted Gotti on his song. Um, what he said? Go to Saks. What was it? What was the name of that company? Van, what's the name of that company? He said Goldman Sachs. He said, Michael J, you don't care about what Wall Street Bank. Goldman Sachs giving black women $10 billion. Goldman Sachs. Let me take a picture of that. Ooh, child. Goldman Sachs. Didn't it, Ramona? Wall Street Bank, Goldman Sachs, Google at $10 billion is waiting on you, beautiful black sisters. Where did all my wine go? Dudes and stuff like that will fight a female. It's quite a few men that will fight women. I don't understand that. A man's strength. You now real hardcore thugs. You can't pay them to put their hand on a woman. They're not gonna even argue with no woman. They're not gonna do it. Their mind is not set up. Their thought process is not set up like that. Because a real man, you start talking about fighting a woman or arguing with a woman, they're gonna look at you like something wrong with you. Because real men be constantly thinking about getting money. And they have creative ways of doing it. Mm-hmm. Now I seen dumb women beat men like they were men. No cap. Wow. I don't know. I think when people are toxic, I don't align myself with toxic people. There have been people like I don't have a whole lot of friends, okay? Even like with my cousins. My cousins and I are pretty close, but we live different types of lifestyles. Like when I say that, I mean like a lot of them still like to go out. I'm not a person that position myself in club scenes and stuff like that. I don't. But even like if they have stuff and they have like chaotic, and a lot of them are chaotic. I can't have stuff like that in my life. I don't function well with chaotic people that always got something going on that's really chaotic. I can't. I don't live my life like that. I can't do it. They mad at that. I'm mad at, and we gonna get into it. And it's always, you said this about me. I wish I would. I'm not going to be dealing with a bunch of women or men, because a lot of these men got a lot of female-ish stuff going on with them, where we going back and forth all the time. You said this about me and blah blah blah, and I said and I'm bye bye. I don't live my life like that. I have, if I see that there's a person, because it's not easy for me to open up to people, but when I see people are not chaotic and they have a peacefulness and a maturity about them, I attach to people like that. Okay? It ain't no he say, she say mess. They're not chaotic people. They on their grown folk stuff. Okay? That's right, Demon. Fighting, kissing, making up, that's toxicity. A lot of women, and I hate to say it, a lot of women like to get men upset to fight with them. And then they make up. That's crazy. That's insanity. I can't live my life like that. Yeah, I don't live my life like that. So, you know, yeah. I can't have toxic people around me. I just can't. And it's not being stuck up because people, I'm gonna tell you something about me. I'm very quiet and reserved. Like I am. People don't know that when I'm not on here, I'm very reserved and off to myself. Now, I talk to my friends on the phone and stuff, but I'm very reserved. And it has nothing to do with anything other than wanting peace in my life. When you have aspirations and things of that nature, and I'm just talking about anybody, you cannot have a lot of chaotic people around you because they keep your mind boggled up all the time with garbage. They keep your mind boggled up. You can't think. You can't create. You cannot. You when you're trying to be successful, it's always a thought, a seed that's planted in your mind. It starts with a creative thought every single time. And if your mind is boggled up because you got chaotic people around you, you can't produce nothing in your mind to be able to bring it to fruition. That's right, Ramona. They won't. They won't fight no man, but they'll fight a woman. Some men hate women and they will do anything to try and make their lives hell. That's the reason why I say people have to start using the law on these folks. And you keep using it until you don't see them anymore. If they're insistent on violating you, you keep going until you don't see them or hear them anymore. And that's because they're going to be behind bars somewhere. The law is obligated to protect you. When a person cannot leave you alone, that is an obsession. And that's dangerous. And some of these internet thugs think that they're invisible. Okay? And they, do a whole lot of stuff because they think people don't know who they are. Okay? That's why women need to be strapped up, stand your ground. Absolutely. I encourage any woman to go get them a legal weapon. Get your license. Learn how to shoot. Get you a shotgun too. Get you a high powered weapon. Don't let nobody take it from you. Have it in your house. You make sure you have cameras all around your house. If somebody trying to come into your house, your camera's gonna notify you somebody on your property. You have your weapon. You put your kids up under the damn bed. You call the police. You put your kids up under the bed. You already been going to the gun range to learn how to work your weapon. Okay? For some reason I've always liked shotguns, okay? When they come through that door. If the police is not there yet, you already have your kids up under the damn bed. And you be in position on one knee. And you blow that motherfucker to kingdom come. Okay? You let him put his foot in the door. If the police ain't there yet. You know your house, you be behind something. And you blowing back up out of there. And you'll be doing the community a favor because we won't have to worry about him no more breaking in nobody else's house. When they are obsessed like that, they sick. They be sick. You do what's necessary to protect yourself when a person is a threat to you. That's right. These cameras are about the best and most inexpensive investment in your safety. We should all have, absolutely. I don't care where you live. You have cameras around your house, your home, your condo, your apartment. Invest in an alarm and a camera system. You can see what's going on in your damn house when you ain't there. You put them all around your house. Put spotlights around your house. Somebody walk up on your house, that it's going to light up. You get in position. Because they are a threat to you when they come to your damn house. And you blow their lights out. Okay? You be doing them a favor. Some of these folks want to die. They miserable. They want to be dead. It's a damn shame they too coward to kill themselves. They want to do a murder suicide. They want to do something to you so you take them out. No warning shots, front and center mass. You shoot them straight through the damn heart. Or you get that computer down. She told me to get on late tonight because she getting her hair done. She texted me. I told her I was getting on. She was like, please wait till later tonight. I might get back on tonight for Miss D. Y'all know how I am. I be tired. But I might get back on. Because I was only intended to just stay on here for like an hour. It said no warning shot. No warning shots. You don't get nobody no warning that's coming up into your house to hurt you. If you shoot him in the right place in the chest, you ain't gonna even have to worry about the head. She said, Aunt Will said, Miss D cooking chitterlings. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I asked my mama yesterday. I called my mom. I said, what you doing? Y'all ain't gonna believe what she said. Y'all not gonna believe what my mama said when I asked her what she was doing yesterday. She said, nothing. Cleaning chitlins. I said, oh Lord. I told y'all now. I grew up on, my mom and them used to cook chitlins all the time. I called them, and then my mom be getting mad at me because I call them chitterlings. She said, you ain't never heard us call no chitlins, no chitterlings. It's chitlins. I am too, Johnny Blaze. But I don't eat them no more. I haven't eaten chitterlings in many years. But I'm telling you, we're growing up on them. They used to be good. You drench them in hot sauce. But once you start learning about what it was, what it is, and you start looking at social media changed a whole lot of stuff. You start looking at some of this stuff, they put it on there. Look at what you're eating. You're eating the pig intestines. Look at the pig guts. Look at how they do the poor little pig. Look at how the pig cries. Y'all know the pig cry when y'all when they do what they do to them just so we can eat them, and the cows do too, y'all. It's just not right. We all need to start just eating organic foods, like vegan type foods, no meats, and let the little cows. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I was in Texas, when I was in Dallas, they have it's a lot of cowboys and stuff down there. They have a lot of like farms and stuff. And I was looking at this this truck had like a trailer onto it with nothing but cows in it. And I was listening to the man. We was at the gas station. The man talked to he was talking to another guy, and they was taking the cows to go kill them. And the little cows just, y'all, it's just sad. They had no idea. Even in Jamaica, they goat, they likes to eat goat. And the little goats be on the side of the road. They don't move. They don't have nothing on them. They just be looking so pitiful. And they say the goats cry so pitiful when they cutting their necks. Anything that cries for its life, y'all, we ain't got no business eating it. No, I don't eat them. Real talk with Tamara, wild hog hunting is. Oh Lord, man, please. Oh, this sickening. It's just sick. Oh my God, he talking about goat is good. Oh, oh. Give me the hot sauce and watch me work. Gregory like chitterlings. You talking about with chitterlings? Um, New Era says, fam, don't speak too soon. They're talking about food shortages. I've been thinking about giving up chicken. I've been praying about it. I don't think they do the little chickens right. I told y'all what happened when I was in Jamaica, and I vowed to never, my freezer full of chicken and turkey. And I was in Jamaica. I'm telling y'all, they have a flea market, and they have live chickens at the flea market, and they sells them. And they sells the chicken at the flea markets, and they pluck them. They kills them at the flea market. When people walk up to buy a chicken, they kill them. They grab the chicken and kill them right. Oh, y'all, oh Lord Jesus, stop me, God. I'm gonna tell y'all something. We was coming from we was at the flea market, we was leaving, and I heard something, and I was like, we was like, what is that? And I heard something say, ah! I mean, it was screaming to the top of its lungs. I said, what the hell is that? And I saw some people standing in line. Then I heard something say, shh, 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 shh. It was the damn chicken. The chicken was running, screaming. And then the man took the salt and started cutting his neck. What kind of world do we live in? I wasn't the same. I think I'm just going to go back to fish. Chick-fil-A is the only place that doesn't mistreat chicken. They don't mistreat chickens. New Era, you sick. New Era, you sick. Oh my God. I never heard a chicken scream like that. Ah! That's how it sounds. I'm serious. I could not get that thought out of my head. Even when I went to sleep, I was trying to lay down, and we was in a beautiful resort. All I could hear is ah! And the salt. I said, I was tossing and turning all that night. People in the country do that all the time. I thought Memphis was country. Mm-mm. Goats think they're dogs. My brother used to have a goat named Peter, and he would follow my brother around. Right, they're just like dogs, and they love goat curry over in Jamaica. Y'all, you ought to hear. They are like animals. The goats are. They're like dogs. Like we've made dogs domestics, just like over in Asia. They kill dogs. They set them on fire alive. That's evil. Ooh, God, no. I would never eat a coon. Ooh. Yeah, they run around with their neck off. You know, it takes a different kind of person. I'm trying to think. I was looking at something, and they had this Asian man. They were showing how they kill I believe it was goats. It was like an assembly line. He would just grab them all, and they'd be kicking and crying, and he just cut their neck, chop, 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 just slicing their neck. What kind of there's some sick people in this world. I don't want no more meat. I'm cooking all that meat in my freezer. That's it. I'm going to vegetables. I love fish, but I'm gonna have to leave that alone because that fish suffers when we take them out the water. Yeah, people in Memphis know about country living. I'm telling y'all something. One of my grandfathers used to have a farm, and they would go and kill hogs, and then they would cure the meat, and I think they called it salt the meat, cure it and salt it or something. I mean, that sausage used to be the best sausage. I mean, it was so good, but that's before I started learning about how that cruel they are to the animals. Y'all know just like we don't want folks killing cats and dogs and stuff. Goats are like pigs are more intelligent than a dog, and people don't know that. Pigs, when a pig see another pig die, it scares them so bad that they release a hormone in their body that causes cancer in a human body. A lot of people don't know that. I ain't never had no hog head cheese and crackers. I can't eat no coon. I can't eat no possum. But my granddaddy used to hunt squirrels. My grandma used to make squirrel and gravy. It tastes like chicken with biscuits. And it was good. And he'd sit outside in the carport and skin the squirrel. But I'm gonna just stick to fish because see, I likes to fish. I'm gonna just stick to fishing and eat my fish. I got so much chicken because I don't buy nothing but chicken breast and chicken legs. I love to buy chicken thighs because the moist don't go out of the thighs, and I like to grill them. I'm gonna grill all that meat in there, and I'm gonna eat it, and I ain't gonna buy no more. And I'm gonna just start buying vegan food. You season it, you won't know the difference, and that's gonna save an animal's life. Yeah, I tell you. I gotta finish working on my video. Ramona says, Tamara, you not put. I think I'm gonna just go because I was doing it before. Eat a pescatarian. A pescatarian only eats seafood. Street politics said, "Don't start acting like you tired." I had squirrel and biscuits and gravy and rice the other day. My uncle go hunting and he gets pleasant deer, squirrels, and my grandfather used to go deer hunting and he would and rabbit too. But I got to thinking about that. I was like, all them rabbits and squirrels we used to eat. I was on a case yesterday and I was out in the country. I was out. I had to go out of town. And where I was parked at, where I was posted up at, that was the squirrel. I was looking at these squirrels, and I took video of it with my phone. It was amazing to me. I was looking at the squirrels come down the tree, and they come down the tree and get food, and they would go back up the tree. They would come back down. They come down with their, I believe, their little babies, and how they eat and stuff. I was like, dog, when people be running these squirrels over in the street and they be trying to run them over on purpose, I think it might be like a mother trying to go get some food for the baby squirrels or something. Okay. Who's this? That squirrels that come to my Salem Town T #1 cancer starter. Yeah. I'm not trying to save hot wings. Them flats and drumettes getting dealt with. Tanya says, I had squirrel and biscuits and gravy and rice. I think I read that somebody was talking about a squirrel came to their patio. I can't find it no more. Oh, okay. Roberta says, squirrel that comes to my patio door for nuts. The Arabic people say if you feed the birds, you'll receive a lot of money. I be putting bread. I always like to, because I buy bread, but I don't. It always go old because I don't really eat it. I'll buy it for like sandwiches or something like that, or for sometimes for toast. But it'll end up just going bad because see, I like sourdough bread and stuff. So that's what I really like. I don't buy a lot of sourdough bread because I love it. Um, so I always like to crumble the bread up and put it out on my patio to feed the birds, so that the birds can have something to eat. And I when I'm in Big Lots, if I remember, I be buying sunflower seeds so that I could feed the birds. Pickled pig feet and chitlins. I used to love pickled pig feet. Don't you know they don't sell pickled pig feet in the stores anymore because it's offensive to see a pig's feet in a jar? I used to love pickled pig feet. Oh, they used to be so good. But I think about that now. It's like, Lord, we sitting up eating the pig's feet. The poor pig lost his feet. We was wrong. They don't sell pig feet in stores anymore either. Isaiah says, I should be rich then. I feed birds, rabbits, deers. Offensive. Laugh out loud. That's wrong. From the rooter to the tutor. Lord have mercy. The whole damn pig. They don't sell pickled pig feet anymore. I ain't gonna tell no lies. I used to love pickled pig feet. I used to love it when the candy lady had pickled pig feet. Y'all know that was like a delicacy when you lived in the hood in the projects, and the candy lady had pickled pig feet. Because y'all know we used to love pickles. $1 used to buy a lot. Because remember they used to have that penny candy. You could buy penny candy. You could get a almost 100 pieces of candy. Shit. But if you had like a 75 cents or $1, because I think pickles were like 50 cents at the candy lady. Sometimes they would be 75 cents if they was big. And if you had $1, sometimes the candy lady would have a whole lot of stuff. They would sell pickled pig feet for $1. I remember at the corner store, pickled pig's feet, pickles, and eggs and water. You know what? I had never heard of pickled eggs until I was in Florida, and my friend Kia had a jar of pickled eggs, and she was like, "You want one?" I said, "What the hell is that?" She said, "Pickled eggs. They just eating them like it ain't nothing." I said, "Ugh, I've never even heard of a pickled egg." And they buy jars of it in Florida. Pickled eggs. Nakia said, in Augusta, we still have a cornerstone, rather all corner stores that have pickled eggs, pickled pig feet in the jar. Pickled olives. I've never had pickled olives, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I love black olives. And I didn't start loving black olives until I got pregnant with my second baby. I craved them on a Subway sandwich. And I've been eating them ever since. I buy a lot of black olives. Now, I can't eat those green olives. They're too salty. But I love black olives. Oh, yeah, them hot mama sausages was so good. They used to have some good food back in the day, and we ain't had no high blood pressure. I don't understand what's going on now. We used to take a whole damn bag of sugar and put it in a pack of Kool-Aid, and you didn't hear about nobody having diabetes. Now you can't hardly even eat nothing. That it's something else that they're doing to the food to make you become a diabetic. Ooh. I tell you. But y'all remember, get you a attorney. Make sure y'all get some attorneys. Because the only way Google moves is if your attorney, and Google owns YouTube, if your attorney corresponds with their legal department, at that point they know you're not playing with them. When they got people that are on here slandering you and harassing you, doxing you, basically they're working with they're YouTubers that are working with other people to try and have you murdered. When they do stuff like that, that you got to know that's what they're doing. And that's why you file police reports on them, because you fear for your life. M Max says these were struggle snacks. We've gotten too civilized, and you make sure you put that in a report. You fear for your life. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Please be careful. A one-man band. Who is one-man band? Oh, what's that? Oceans Wave TV. What's one-man band? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. And who is what? Okay, well, who is that? Tell me who it is. They were pink. The pickled pig feet cookies, 5 cents in a container. We could buy food processed now. Oh, okay. Yeah, YouTube is something else. Oh, it's ocean, like the sea just spelled with two N's. Okay, ocean. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna get back on tonight. I think I'm gonna get back on later tonight. Okay. I had said I was just gonna get on for an hour, but make sure y'all get back. I'm gonna get back on tonight. Y'all make sure y'all do what I said. I dropped the link to file a report with the FBI. If you feel like your phone is being hacked or has been hacked or your computer, make sure you go and file a report with the FBI Cybercrimes. Okay? Make sure you do that. File a report with the FBI. Y'all see this up here? File a report. Even though we don't know who these people are that's behind these pages, we don't know who they are. But the FBI can find out who they are. It's not set up for them to be able to outsmart the government. Always remember that. All you have to do is take the proper steps in filing a report. File a report with the FBI. And if they start violating you, you also get a report on file with your local police department. And they will start working with the FBI cybercrimes team also. You do not have to allow people on YouTube to violate you. Make sure you ladies and gentlemen get registered. Have a gun in your house. Have weapons all around your house. Personal information start coming up. It's always good to put money aside to get you a lawyer. The lawyers will deal with Google and YouTube. Okay? So make sure you do that. Yes, I got it up here. It's www.ic3.gov. We got to start getting the FBI involved consistently. They already involved. But if it's happening to you, that only helps when you file your reports. Okay? These folks are going to um 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 Fiverr and different places getting hackers. Oh, okay. I am BTV2 turn. Okay. Okay. They are going to Fiverr and getting hackers. There are hackers that have been identified on YouTube that are considered like grand hackers or whatever, or 5-star hackers, and these are black folks. A lot of them ain't got no damn degrees, and they hacking on YouTube, doxing. And other YouTubers hire them to try and get your information. Okay. So www.ic3.gov. If you think your damn phone has been hacked, file a report with the FBI. They're going to ask for your phone number and your email address. And you make sure you tell them that you feel like you was hacked on YouTube. She's doing good, New Era. And you make sure you do that. Okay? Because when these women get mad at these men, they send emails on them. These people behind these pages with their real names. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get back on later tonight. I got to get off because I got to finish doing something. But I'll get back on later tonight. I'll talk with you guys later.